Hi, and a very warm welcome to Wellbeing Mission Control, your daily supplement of wellbeing wisdom. I'm Greg Parry. I'm a wellbeing specialist, and life can be very stressful. You've only got to look at the news or just take a look at the situations around you, and there are plenty of reasons to feel stressed or anxious, and it's showing up in increasing levels of all kinds of mental and physical problems. That's one of the reasons that I've been encouraging people to meditate. Now, before we go any further, I've got to tell you that I've met quite a lot of people who said, Greg, I can't meditate. It's either too boring, it's too difficult. And I just want to help you to understand that meditation is not about sitting in the lotus position contemplating your navel. Meditation takes so many different forms, and sometimes just a few moments of being more aware is just as effective as some of the more esoteric and demanding meditation techniques. Just want to give you a couple of simple tips that you can use, and it's something I return to on a regular basis. Your body reflects how you feel. We're hardwired in terms of our posture to display a lot of our emotional reactions. We also show a lot of our old anxieties and problems and traumas in our posture, but that's another subject. You can influence how you think and how you feel. You can actually influence blood chemistry, brain function by relaxing your shoulders. Sounds so simple, doesn't it? But it's a hardwired response we're all born with. It's an ancient artifact of our distant past. But we're pretty sure our distant ancestors released their shoulders whenever a danger had passed, whenever the threat had moved over the horizon. And we can enjoy the same benefit just by releasing and relaxing your shoulders. This is stress. This is a much more natural position for you to be able to enjoy maximum optimal health, efficiency, and clearer thinking. The other thing you can do, which again is an artifact which is left over from our distant past, is to slow down your breathing, breathe a little bit more deeply and calmly. You lower your blood pressure, you change how your cognitive function is running. But this is all you have to do to initiate a feeling of greater mindfulness. And that's as good as any kind of a meditation. So if you don't have time, or you find that you're just too busy, or you're too easily distracted, like most of us, just take a few moments. And in that moment of just relaxing the shoulders, unlock your jaw, breathe a little more deeply. Just notice. Notice how you're feeling. Notice how the thoughts and feelings are just running through your mind. And take a moment to just take a break from them. What do I mean by that? It's not that you can switch them off. I think that's asking too much. But you can stop reacting to them. And when you stop interacting with your own thoughts and feelings, they lose a lot of their traction. Sometimes be quite amusing. Where on earth do these thoughts and feelings come from? And that little bit of distance is extremely helpful to bring to that position where you've got a greater sense of inner balance, a little bit more control. You're not being dragged along by this very strong current of mental, emotional energy. The other thing you can do, of course, is to notice things around you just for a few moments, because most of the things going on around us are not relevant, so we just don't notice them. And remember that your conscious mind can only handle 6 or 7 subjects in total at any one time. So the vast majority of the things going on around you, most of it's just completely missed. And to be fair, it's not relevant. But if you stop, maybe you just listen and hear some of the sounds going around you. It might be traffic, it might be birdsong, it might be rain, it might be the sound of the wind. It shifts your perception. You move away from this mainstream highway that is your stream of consciousness, and it affects how you perceive the world around you. Sometimes it's deeply calming just to move your attention away from the computer screen, just to have those few precious moments of contrast where you breathe. What you're really doing is you're relaxing. You're tuning down these automated stress levels that are so prevalent in our society. It might only help you for a few seconds, and then you just be dragged back into the old framework of thought and feeling. But as you repeat this little exercise, it just gets easier. There's less resistance. And without any effort, you can extend the period in which you feel calm and centered and balanced. And a moment will come when you can extend that peaceful inner calm indefinitely. Of course, the great thing is it's not just brilliant for your mental and physical health, but it helps you to develop a natural and greater control over the way that your thoughts and feelings are flowing. Not by directing them specifically, but by becoming a little more detached from them. These ideas have been around forever. As humans, we've been practicing these techniques probably for tens of thousands of years. They're just as relevant today as they always have been. And that's my suggestion for you today. If you don't have the time or the inclination to get involved in a full-blooded meditation, ritual, or exercise, just take a few moments to give your mind and your body the chance to recover, to return to a much more natural way of functioning that will really enhance your health, your well-being, but also help you to think much more clearly. Any suggestions? Any questions? Any comments? Just drop me a line. My email address is in the description. Wishing you a wonderful day, and of course, I'm looking forward to being back with you very soon.